Hey there, collective. Okay, guys, going to start another collective reading for y'all. I actually did an additional one last night and didn't realize that it cut off 21 minutes in. So when I wrapped up, I was like, well, I can't use any of this. We literally lost like 30 minutes of the video, so. Okay, well, let's see what's going on for you guys tonight. Okay, this is a general reading, as always, general collective reading. If you need more specific information, always go to your specific signs in your chart, okay? Also, we had this card come out last night, this ancient card. It says ancient, ancestries, Egypt, magical inheritance. Y'all know I routinely will answer questions when I get into my readings in case anybody else had that question. The question was actually, I think the question was actually pinned as... can you explain more about, I feel like it said ancestral magic, and that's very different than what this card means, but I'm happy to, I can talk about what I know. Ancestral magic, of course, has more to do with, that's more about witches, you know, so it's really about, I think that was actually created, God, I want to say in the bayou or something like that. But anyway, I think that has more to do with people that practice. And so instead of them calling on just their ancestors, they channel the energy from the earth of actual witches that were in their coven to strengthen whatever they're doing. Okay, that's as much as I know about that. This particular card, though, from last night has more to do with the ancestry in your veins just running very deep here. And as you become more aware of that, in fact, whenever this card comes out, it's really talking about as you become more aware of that and more in tune with that and start to learn your lineage, your heritage, and how deep a lot of this stuff runs in your veins, you start to figure out why a lot of these gifts are actually coming to the surface at this time. Okay, whatever your gifts are. Maybe it's intuition, maybe it's I don't know, it could be any gift. It could be musical gifts, musical talents for that matter, right? Anyway, hopefully that answered your question and maybe give the rest of you guys some information. I had a couple more, but I'll start there. Let's just go into the reading and see what comes up for you guys today. All right, guys. What do we have today for the collective? Please, starting messages. I'm going to use some of the same decks I had last night. Courage. Okay, this is the shield mating here. Maybe someone is feeling very shielded, very guarded at this time. This person also very much so looks to me like a warrior. Okay, so maybe you're showing a lot of courage right now. You're having to really kind of stand up for yourself, stand up for your beliefs. You may be protecting yourself here from something, or specifically from someone as well. I know you got on your fighting gear, at least in this picture. Hang on one second. Okay. Oh, very nice. Yeah, we got Adnova here. So, wild woman. Hang on, I have more come out. Okay. Yeah. Actually, this is great. So you might have a lot of courage right now in terms of what you're going through, or maybe just protecting yourself. You're just protecting yourself, I think, at this time. That's what I'm getting. You're showing a lot of courage in whatever it is you're doing, maybe how you're moving forward here. To me, wild woman is someone that is feeling very empowered. You can see the person in this card. I mean, she's clearly a very bad bitch, right? She's a determined individual, very focused, not letting anything, I think, kind of get her off path in a sense. But honestly, I feel like she's following her own path too. That's kind of what I get here in this particular one. She is fierce in this card. That's what I pick up the most. And then the next one is Segan, which is loyalty, support, and devotion. I love this card, but when you look at this card, this is you. So what are you training here? You actually have turned whoever this enemy is, or whoever these snakes are around you. I think you're turning them to a place of respect. It's almost like they're trying to eat here. Okay, they're trying to get something out of your cup here, right? And you're holding the cup up. So I feel like you're going here. It's almost like you're turning them into loyalty. You're turning them into support, into devotees in some sense. Okay, there's a lot of devotion with this. I think you're doing that probably with your kindness. Here, or it may just be with your message. It may be with whatever it is you're doing, with your compassion. Maybe if people had a twisted view of you or something like that, you're actually able to kind of pull them in, even if you're not intended to, and you're actually getting a lot of loyalty or a lot of support here. And then you've got introspection here with Persephone, right? You may feel like you're in a bit of limbo right now as you're, and that doesn't shock me at all, as you're going through a time of introspection here, okay? I mean, these cards really kind of mesh together really well here, right? Because it says here that you also have your shield on, right? You're the shield maiden. So you're very guarded. You're very protective, I feel like, of your heart at this time because you're going through, again, here we go, another upgrade here, really dealing with the higher realms, getting a great deal of assistance here from the higher realms, assistance, okay, with this card here. So again, you may be tuning in, just listening, I think, to your guidance here. I don't know why I continually get pulled back to the courage card. I think you're showing a lot of courage as you march through, and I feel like it's through a lot of obstacles here. Look, we show you again, we have you in limbo here, and then we have you at a crossroads here. This is about a discovery that you're making as you go within here, as you continue to get help here from Spirit, guys, okay? Hecate is a mystic, all right? So maybe some of you guys are a mystic. Maybe you're figuring out that you have a lot of mystical gifts in some way. Maybe you find that you're very drawn. We started this actually talking about this card, which I just pulled that up from last night because it's in last night's reading. But maybe you're figuring out that you do have a lot of things and you're trying to see, you know, how do I get these or how do I expand upon these? That's kind of what I'm getting with this. Yeah, I think what it's doing is it's having you really question everything. This is so interesting. You guys hear me doing this, right? And I'm getting some of the cards from last night. Yeah, intention setting and destiny. See, the thing is, I think that it's got you. It can confuse you a little bit, right? Obviously, because now you feel like, oh, I have this other truth. I have this other direction that I'm supposed to be going in here. Look at this. Bastet, independence, protection, boundaries. Yet again, I'm telling you. Person has a warrior, like a headdress on her head, right? Warriored up here, but this one's different. This one over here is strictly courage. This is feeling like you're in protective mode. I feel like as you're going through some of these changes, as you're kind of finding yourself, finding your truth, when we get over here, you can see that you've kind of come into that truth. And also, you're noticing Hecate here with the mystic. This is her a little bit older. This is her a little bit older. She's actually seeing that. It almost looks like a crystal ball kind of around her head that she's seeing that through. These images, okay, through life, kind of seeing a vision of her future. Maybe that's something that you're really looking at. Perhaps you're looking at your future and kind of what's available to you or where you want to go with this. That could very well be what's putting you at a crossroads because your truth is very different, I think, than what perhaps you've known before. All right, you've got some kind of destiny here, and the intention setting is all about getting to that, okay? So that might be a lot of what's going on here. Whoever I'm talking to is very independent, okay? But for some of you, you will be establishing some sort of independence too, if that means breaking away from the status quo, from a job, from other people perhaps that are around you, having good boundaries with people that are no longer maybe supportive or aligned with you in some way, and really protecting yourself, I think, from those energies. I think it's going to play a key part in that as well. Okay, very good. Let's see. So let me move these to the side here. I think I want to get... Let's start with some animal cards. The Spirit, tell me, tell me for my collective, what is the energy that they're sitting in today, please? Energy for my collective, please. Oh, the gazelle, beautiful. Okay. So definitely a higher vision. You got an elephant. Look at this, very strong, very determined, very unstoppable here. Yeah, you definitely gained some insights here with the gazelle energy. Trying to see what's trying to pop out here. I had the swans trying to come out, but it was turned a little bit sideways. I had two cards like that. So I'm going to see what pops. Whoa. Wow. There we go again. I mean, you are definitely on a mission here is what I'm feeling. Okay, we have the gazelle energy. Okay, this is definitely about reaching higher wisdom. All right, some kind of higher intelligence. The gazelle is always very aware of all the subtle energies around them, very much so paying attention to what's happening. But it's more about the subtlety, okay? Their ability to really sense everything that's around them. And then with the elephant, yet again, we have someone that's very strong, someone that can power through any kind of obstacles. You may feel like you're in that right now, like I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to head in a different direction, or maybe just push through in your own direction here, and you're not going to have any issues, I think, breaking down doors or getting through anything that would maybe normally you might have considered to be an obstacle in some way, honestly, a hindrance for your growth here. Okay, and then we have horses, very much so the same. Horses are highly intuitive. This horse actually has a moon on the forehead here. Hang on one second, my other light went out. Give me 1 second. Okay, got it back on. All right, where was I? I think I already went through the gazelle, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I'll just paint a picture real quick. Obviously, heightened awareness, a lot of heightened awareness here. The thing about the gazelle, too, I think because they're always listening and responding to everything around them, they can sometimes feel just a little bit vulnerable as well. But they have a lot of ability here, and that's what you have to remember if you're sitting in this energy. Always pay attention to what you're getting, and don't, I think it's normal, especially initially, to question that, but you'll start to really trust your intuition. If you need to dissect it, just ask Spirit, is this real, or is this illusion? Is this from Spirit, or is this from my ego? Okay, that's the way I used to discern quite a bit. If you have a pendulum, you can also ask the questions that way. Okay, but here we have you here, very unstoppable. Okay, also very wise. Elephants are clearly very wise as well, certainly very auspicious. And then we have the horse at the end here, which is all about building momentum, okay? Moving forward, very expansive energy, very expansive force. And incidentally, the horse is very freedom loving as well, because this goes back to this independence. This is more about you breaking away. So maybe breaking away again from the status quo, or maybe away from habits or something that you used to do or used to engage in. Maybe just thought processes, okay? I think you know that you are changing. All right, and you're really kind of stepping into your truth. And I think you want to just move forward with a lot of momentum here. So these are gorgeous energies. Okay, let's see what we can do next. Let's get some of the Halloween cards. I haven't gotten any of these yet. So what else, Spirit? What else do you have for the collective, please? Okay, so we have fortune meets opportunity right here on the bottom. All right, so I think with this momentum, as you begin to march forward, you're going to see that you have a lot of fortune coming towards you. I'm very stuck on the eyes here. You see the eyes, right? Just staring in. I think people are going to be watching you or some way, or definitely trying to see what your progress is, even whoever that is for you. If it's, it could be people that you're impacting. It could be your family. You know, it could be familial, somebody that maybe you're trying to break away from and become independent from as well. But it could also be someone that's watching you, and whatever this is that you're trying to build upon here. It does say that you're a mystic as well, so maybe you're doing stuff for other people. Okay, fortune means opportunity. Maybe that means you're going to be coming across someone as well and have the opportunity to really grow something, or even to learn something. Why do I feel a lot of student energy around this too? Look at you. Goodness gracious, crying. We see the crystal ball right there, right? I sit up here. That's what this looked to me with the mystic, making a discovery here. There it is again. That's all about you tuning in very heavily to your intuition. All right, seeing things very clearly. I just said maybe you're doing things for other people, reading for other people, something like that. And that could definitely be what you're doing here. Getting very in tune with that. And then we have the underworld, where all things pause and begin again. This is beautiful, actually. Yeah, so that is that pause in between, right? After we begin to go through all the shadow energy, right? The pause is going through the shadow energy, beginning to decipher through things, get all the epiphanies, basically, see things very clearly, and then we begin again. All right, that's definitely what you're doing. Somebody here has definitely been through a long pause. They're going through a great deal of growth at this time. Yep, and change, okay? Definitely have a change that is coming up right here. Whatever I think that you have been in, whatever you've been through, it seems to me like you're really equipped to kind of move forward at this time. I think it's going to bring you to a place of change, not only internally, but my feeling is externally as well. Something that you're doing is going to have people around you or eyes on you, strongly feeling that. Black cat, of course, always represents to me some kind of fortune that is coming in, some kind of luck. Black cats are known to be very lucky here. And then we have the witch as well, which is funny because we started this whole discussion tonight by me going over that other card. Okay, and somebody actually had a question. They said it in a different way, but the way they said it had to do actually with witches. Interesting. Okay, so some of you maybe work with Wicca or something along those lines, okay? It says the earthly weaver of the world. I would just say to you that if this is you, that this is what you're finding out about you. Maybe you're finding this out going way back from dealing with your spirit guides. Maybe you're figuring out this is who you were before, that you used, the earth's magic in a sense to really create for yourself. Yeah, that could definitely be it. So maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe you're using, and honestly, you could be using herbs. You could be using earth medicine, things of that nature. But this card here clearly says witch, but these are Halloween cards, so they all say something. All right. So maybe you're doing that in order to manifest your dreams. Then we have the card of illumination as well here, if you can see it. Something may be being illuminated for you that actually is falling under Hecate, which is the mystic. That's discovery. Okay, now, let me get the rest of the cards here because I'm very drawn back to that witch card as well. Hopefully we don't go down that road again, but let's see what's going on here. Give me 1 second here. Reducing a burden. I don't know what that was about. You might be reducing some kind of burden, maybe from leaving something, maybe from changing. A lot of this has to do with management of thoughts is what I believe. And if you're doing that, kudos to you. A lot of people will talk to me about attacks, and I know that I keep hearing they're coming up in my readings, they're coming up in other people's readings. What I would say to you is management of our thought process, management of the mind has a lot to do with how things can impact us. Okay? If negative attacks are coming to you in any form, you know that they feed off of fear, right? So if you have a lot of fear, if you don't know how to manage your thoughts or clear your mind really quickly, that's what they feed off of. That's what negative energy feeds off of anyway. All right, so it is really important to focus your energy on things that are good, things that are uplifting, things that make you happy. Okay, things that aren't going to bring you down. And especially if you have to undergo something like that, turn on something positive. It'll get your mind off of it really quick and help that to clear out. Obviously do a few other things, but I'm saying that would be the first thing, first and foremost. What we focus on, we give power to. And that is true all the way across the board. Clear. Okay, Spirit, talk to me about my collective. What do you want them to know tonight? Actually, what is going on with them? What is all these initial cards here? Something's being hidden for sure. Yeah. This is also a card of intuition, though, which we keep talking about here. You may also be getting a lot of things through your dreams here. I think they really want you to really stay focused here. Sometimes when we do that, sometimes when we begin these changes, we do start to think, wait, am I slipping into an illusion because it's different for you? Okay, that's why they're saying pay a lot of attention, I think, to your dreams here. All right, your subconscious, I think, is really speaking to you or conveying things here that you can actually pick up in your dream state. Yeah, I think you're just moving towards a place of a lot of stability here. Okay, you might be in a place of authority, actually, but it does look to me like you're just being very disciplined at this time. That's that horse energy as well, right? Gaining a lot of momentum here and really moving forward at this time. Definitely a lot of focus is what I get the most. Focus and discipline here. I think you're going to really be coming off as someone that really knows what they're doing. Okay, someone that's kind of taking the bull by the horn here, not afraid to step up and lead for sure. Very unconventional lifestyle. We talked about that over here. I do believe that. I believe that what you're living, you're going to be challenging tradition here, whatever it is that you're doing, okay? Yeah, most definitely here. Okay, a lot of nonconformity here. Looks to me like I said before, you have found the truth out for you, not for anyone else. This is for you. And because of that, you're actually moving forward in that truth. And I feel like because of that, you're going to be able to assist not only yourself in your life and just being more involved in life in a passionate way, but also other people that need you. And this is a lot of good work here. Yeah. You may feel at this moment, I'm not surprised about that, especially if you're just getting your start in this, or especially if you're just getting started on something, or you're just kind of coming to these epiphanies on your own, that you have like a lack of balance in some sense. Could even be a lack of organization, to be honest with you. Even needing to make some kind of financial decisions here. There is decisions that definitely need to be made. Maybe you're feeling like, I don't have the money for this. I don't have the money to get started. I don't have the money, that sort of thing right there. Okay, which is true. I mean, obviously, sometimes we do need money to get started, depending on what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing, but if that is the case, I think if you stay the course, you're going to find out that that is going to come. Yeah. I think you got to be careful here that you don't kind of get into this slumber. I think it's easy to kind of backtrack just a little bit here, and also let other people, I feel, influence us to a certain degree, and I just don't think that you can afford to do that, okay? So don't get into the whole slumber thing, okay, of being kind of stifled and feeling like you lack progress. Remember what I just said about managing your thoughts. That is the most important thing that you can do. All right, here in this existence, it's the truth, okay? It's the most important thing, because we have this mind and we give so much power to it each and every day. But yet we don't manage all the thoughts that are in the mind every single day. So we can go, we go from negative to this, to hostile, to pissed off, to love, to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we have to learn to manage that. Think less about what people are saying to you and more so about how you're reacting to that, okay? That'll help you get your mind in check. I have one rule, and that's 100% accountability. What people do to me, I can't control. But what I choose to do to other people, or how I choose to react to whatever they've done to me, I can absolutely control. Okay, and that's what you have to remember. You have everything on your side. You have a lot of vibrancy here. You have a great business sense. You have a lot of confidence here. Okay, you're very attractive, very magnetic. Okay, obviously a great business person. I think that you're going to find also very loyal as well. I just think people want to deal with you. All right, so don't get stuck in this mindset, and don't let people get you off course. This is a passion card. This is Sagittarius, right? Passion. That's what you have to remember. It's just about taking the bull, again, by the horns and just marching forward and taking all that passion with you. Yeah. You're going to have a lot of choices. A whole lot of choices here. A lot of options here. I think new opportunities, new possibilities that you may wish to, I don't know, that you're going to have to decide from. I'm going to go back to this for a minute too, because that can definitely be a card of making poor choices. So I would say, I'm sorry, this one. I would definitely say when you have these options that kind of present themselves, make sure that you're definitely focusing and taking time, definitely taking time to make the best choices possible here. Okay. Yeah, and I think you will, because we definitely have the card here. I love this because the Hermit card is really, this person is really searching through the darkness to see the light, to get their answers, to gain new perspective, right? A lot of soul searching, a lot of reflection. It's falling on the edge here of having a lot of options here. So I definitely think that that's what you're going to be doing. Take the time you need. I literally just said that. Take the time you need, okay, so that you can actually see this situation, the options, the things that are presenting themselves correctly, and so that you know which way to move in a situation, okay? Okay, that's great. That's beautiful, actually. One second. All right. All right, so this is definitely what's coming up for you. I'm going to say who or what. This is all collective energy right here. I need to know who or what is actually coming in for my collective. Like, what are these options? What is the deal when it comes to this? I feel like something's going to try and get you off. Something may actually try and throw you off a bit, okay? And maybe it's because somebody has an issue with you challenging tradition or living an unconventional lifestyle, that sort of thing here. Yeah, look. We have a King of Cups here coming out in reverse. Yeah. So this could be somebody who's a fraud, to be honest with you. It could also be someone who only looks out for themselves, gives bad advice, that sort of thing here. This is a King of Cups in reverse. What or who is coming towards that? Maybe you already know this person. They're sitting, it looks to me like we have Cancer. Let me see what I have, actually. A Virgo, Scorpio, Sag, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, and Yeah, I have Cancer and then more Cancer here. So maybe you're dealing with a Cancer as well. If this sounds familiar to you. This could definitely be someone who you've had some kind of ending here with the Death card here. You could have let go of this situation, of this person, whoever this person was here. What or who is coming towards? You know, it may have been for your own transformation. Maybe you could also be giving this person, I don't know, you could feel like they were kind of instrumental in your transformation here is what I'm feeling as well. I feel though this could be some kind of sudden or unexpected upheaval too, and I kind of got that in that one card here. You know, this is trouble coming up to the surface, okay, out of the frying pan into the fryer, basically, feeling like there's a lack of progress here. So the thing here is kind of telling me that it's due to you kind of walking away, okay? I know that everybody's not going to like that. They're not going to like that you've changed, that you've chosen some kind of new path. But, I mean, if that's what you're passionate about, that's where you have to go. You can't stay stuck because other people don't understand you or your journey. Yeah, this may bring some kind of, this could have been some kind of ending for sure, okay? And maybe this person now is, if this is not a new person, okay, this could be a brand new person coming to you as well. Just be aware of that, okay? That is, they can't be trusted, and you're going to have to kind of pick that out. Something about alcoholism here, though, I get very strongly. So if you were with someone also that drinks a lot, you don't have to be with them. They could be a family member. They could be anyone. Yeah. Jesus, this sounds terrible. No wonder you left. Okay, this person could have refused to compromise, to give in. They could have been very stubborn, very rigid, very obstinate. Definitely very obstinate. So, okay. Okay, look. So, here's the thing. This is why these cards came up here. Trouble coming in. This is a warning. I kept saying I feel like this is a warning. I feel like this is a warning. You're sitting here very charismatic, very confident, very much so standing out, I think, to other people. Easy for other people to really bond with. You may be in the limelight in some way as well. You could very much so value your alone time, but also your home, your family life, and obviously your independent life. Okay, I feel like somebody here, again, this could be a father, this could be anybody, take it as it resonates, okay, is definitely not loving this. All right, somebody is trying to cause some kind of chaos because they don't like how much you've changed. Again, why is this a theme? I don't know. What we can use 127 decks and we get the same freaking story from different decks that's clearly coming in. This person, maybe you thought that this person was a bit hasty or even a player in the past, okay, with the Knight of Wands energy. Maybe you felt like it was only about sex, or they thought maybe they treated it like it was only about sex here. Yeah, most definitely. Okay, maybe this person was very passionate about you, but maybe they just came and go when they, or came and went when they actually wanted something here. Somebody's in turmoil, and it has a lot to do with this situation. The fact that there's a tower here and it's upright, though, makes me feel like this person... Okay, I need to clarify the tower. I want to know what causes this tower. I've heard enough about the person. What causes this tower? Maybe this person is actually going through a tower, but I'm asking who or what's coming towards you. Okay, are they bringing the tower to you? Let me see. What is the tower, Spirit? Clarify, please. Oh, wow. Oh, goodness. Okay. The tower is compromise. The tower is someone wanting to end some kind of conflict, some kind of struggle here. Somebody wanting to reach some kind of agreement with you. Oh, wow. So this person could have been sitting in this energy here in the past. Okay. They could have refused to compromise here. All right. Maybe you couldn't talk to this person. You couldn't get across to this person. And now perhaps you're going to find out, and I suspect with this Knight of Wands energy coming in, that this person wants to talk. They want to have a conversation. Maybe they want to, or maybe they have some kind of explanation here. The bottom line is they want to compromise. They want to end whatever conflict you guys have between you. All right, and reach some kind of agreement here. This doesn't have to be about love. Again, this can be about anything here. All right, I do feel, though, with this Knight of Wands energy, you could potentially have someone thinking about coming towards you. Could be a Knight of Wands, obviously. Sag, Leo, Sag, Leo, Aries. What is this one? We have Capricorn here. We have some Mars energy as well. Got more Sag over here, and I think I called out the other two. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, somebody wants to let go of whatever happened here in your past, okay? That's the situation right now. Somebody wants to come in and let that go. But honestly, this card is about letting go and focusing on your future. But this is somebody here has matured, is what I'm getting. Okay, somebody here has had to really grow up. Somebody may be willing, I don't know if you're leaving home or if somebody else is willing to leave home. Okay, I'm saying what or who is coming towards you. They might be wanting to come in because you have let go of the past, because you have let go of them, because you are focusing so much on the future. You've really matured, I think, within yourself. And maturity, we know that doesn't come with age, right? That comes with wisdom. Maybe you have gleaned a lot of wisdom, right, throughout this. Maybe you've just really grown up. You could be leaving home. Maybe if you grew up with this person, maybe you're leaving home as well, going out on your own way. But this, I don't know why I feel like that pertains to them. I think it's because they want to compromise. They want to put the conflict, I think, behind you guys, okay? And they want to definitely let go of whatever they were holding on to, I feel, in the past and focus on the future here. Maybe this person has really matured, especially if you guys have been away here. But who is this? I don't know. So we got the Queen of Cups and the King. I'm sorry, we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups both in reverse. Give me a second. You know, usually when I see the Queen of Cups in reverse, I think a couple of different things. I think about someone who's very emotionally manipulative and uses their emotions to really take advantage of other people. You know, a lot of vanity generally with the Queen of Cups, because upright, she's totally different, right? That's a person that really makes their decisions based on really sincere feelings. They're highly intuitive. They're empathetic. It's different with the one in reverse here. This is definitely an emotional manipulator. But it can also be someone who actually sacrifices themselves unnecessarily to others. Okay, was this person married? Is that what they're saying when they're saying, I want to let go of the past and focus on the future? I've matured, I've grown up. Okay, this person could have been married to someone or in a family with someone is what I'm getting here. Okay, they could have had a house with someone here. Maybe they were supposed to have some kind of reunion with you in the past, or maybe that's something that they wanted, but they didn't act on the situation. I mean, to be honest with you, I definitely feel this is going to throw you off. Somebody's going to come and tell you this is what I feel the strongest. I think that somebody, this is what they're thinking. This is what is on their mind. And this is a card of action, okay? The King of Wands, the Knight of Wands is definitely a card of action. But I'm concerned about this. This is what was in the past, letting go of the past, focusing on the future, maturing, growing up, getting away from somebody who's been very emotionally manipulative here. But honestly, I see how your person brought that person into their life. Look at what they were dealing with. They were scheming, okay? They could be an alcoholic or have some kind of addictive personality, some kind of addictions that they were dealing with, okay? But also they always just looked out for themselves. I mean, that's a real problem. No wonder you would attract someone like that. Very needy too is what I'm feeling on this person over here, this female. The bottom line is it was some kind of unhappy family here that I think somebody here was trying to leave in the past or is trying to leave in the past. So I'm going to ask, what does this person want from my collective then? You know the truth now. I mean, obviously, it's very clear to me that you have seen the truth. You know the truth. I think you're just kind of moving forward. You've obviously severed some kind of ties here in a sense, whether this person's still in your energy, because I don't know the nature of your relationship by this right here. I can only see that whoever is coming towards you, because that is what I asked, has kind of been through all this, and this is where they're at right now, kind of wrapping up another situation. So I'm going to say, how does this impact the collective then, Spirit? How does this impact the collective? Oh, okay. How does this impact the collective, and what do they want from the collective? They want to build with you. I mean, honestly, oh my God. How does it impact you guys? I mean, the card that I got was, feeling very trapped in this hangman position. Okay, maybe this has been where you guys have been. Maybe it's telling me that this, I said, how does this impact the collective? And it told me right here there was a sense of feeling trapped here. Okay, maybe you felt very confined in this situation. You needed to release someone here. Maybe this person felt that way as well. Okay, it made you start assessing things, looking at your own growth, start to make investments into yourself, perhaps even into businesses, something like that. Put in a lot of hard work here is what I'm getting. And that could have been hard work into yourself and into something else here. Oh, this is crazy. Made you start looking at childhood issues as well. This card is also, I'm sorry to bring it up, but also could be about sexual abuse or abuse issues here, okay? It definitely had you very much so digging into, I think, yourself, doing a very deep dive here into yourself, into a lot of your shadow here, so that you could heal a lot of these wounds here. Yeah, so you may have found out someone was married. This could have, okay. 8 is what I'm getting right now. At first I heard 7 though. So I don't know if it's 7, 8, one or the other. Okay, maybe 7, 8 months, 7, 8, I don't know, 7, 8 weeks, 7, 8 years, I guess. I don't want to go out that far, but it could certainly be that as well. Maybe you were the person before that didn't really plan for tomorrow, or maybe you were so ensconced in this and dealing with this person that you weren't really planning for the next day. Maybe that is how that impacted you, and that's why you needed to have a new strategy. Okay, what is this person? I'm just going to ask this. What does this person want from the collective then? What do they want? Wow. I don't think they're going to be truthful. Okay. I don't think they're coming through. I think this says that there's a lack of ideas here. Intellectual instability even. Okay. Maybe this person might come across very rigid, maybe a bit even hostile. That kind of concerns me, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, see. See, I think this person could be very surface. They're not going to be. So you've upgraded quite a bit. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, and I'm sorry to deliver this information, but it's what I'm getting. I think this person could have a real lack of emotional control here. We have the High Priestess in reverse. That can also be a misuse of intuition. Are they intuitive as well? You know, are they coming across to you and telling you that they're intuitive? You know what I'm saying? That they're tuned in, that they believe in your connection, something like that. What I don't like is the whole bias and prejudice thing. Okay, there's going to be some manipulation. Like I said, they brought this person in through that. So they could have been with somebody else this whole time, unfortunately. Okay, and trying to get out of that. Whatever it is, it's clearly something is unhappy family here, okay? But it also talks about leaving home. This has definitely held this person back, I feel like, for a while. Maybe they had a contract or something to get out of. But look at this. I mean, they're heartbroken. I don't get it. And to be honest, I'm asking what they want with you. Did they break your heart as well? I don't trust this. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't trust this at all. Okay, it looks like you have leveled up in monumental ways. Okay, now you have someone that may want to, I hate to use the term siphon off your energy, but I kind of feel that maybe they need you. Maybe they need a friend, but I don't like the way this is going. I definitely see I see a broken heart here, but I'm wondering if someone here is going to still be manipulative, if they're going to lack emotional control here. Okay, I mean, do they want to create some kind of pain? Do they want to betray you? Do they feel like you walking away is a betrayal to them? What do they want with my collective? I'm asking what they want to do with you, though. You know, they want to be noticed is what I heard here. Look at this. Maybe they want to talk about all that. Maybe they want to talk about how they misjudged something. Maybe they want to talk about how they used bias and prejudice to kind of push you away. Maybe, you know, the thoughts of other people or what other people might think. Maybe they want to have a conversation about that. You know, this person could have had some kind of hostile personality in the past, but they're definitely looking at this. I feel like I don't like this card right here because I do feel like generally when I see that this is not someone who's going to be bringing a whole lot of clarity here. That's how it starts though. But we see someone that's coming in very much so head over heart. But I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing when I see the Queen of Swords upright, right? This is someone who definitely just, they want to be clear. They want to stand up for themselves and they want to be clear about what they want and what they need here. Maybe they want to tell you about some kind of loss or hardship that they actually did suffer. Okay, this is a very analytical person as well. Let me get some more cards here. Let's see. I'm going to get some, I think I'm going to pull from this because now I want to see what happened here. Invading my readings all the time. I saged my cards so much today I almost caught one deck on fire. Trying to get all of that out of here. All right. What else happened in this situation? What is this about? What can the collective look forward to in terms of content around what happened here in terms of this person? Yeah. Oh, wow. Open heart, softness, vulnerability. Okay. So this is definitely some kind of, I mean, I feel like they're coming in very head over heart. So I think maybe they do want you. They do want to talk to you. Maybe they are working from a place of a broken heart. Maybe that actually, maybe they want to talk to you about that as well. Okay. That they didn't see things very clearly in the past here. They weren't very tuned in. They didn't recognize how important that you were. Maybe they still had a heartbreak in place. Maybe they had a betrayal in place that was making them really question everybody else here. Maybe that's what they want to talk to you about. Okay. They're coming in, though, very receptive is what I'm getting here with this open heart. And it looks to me like they're going to try and be very honest as well. Look at this. My goodness. Mirror, reflection, shared feelings. So you may very well still feel the same about this person, or at least you did at one specific time here. They're going to talk to you about a family. They're going to talk to you about having a secure life, not being in whatever this superficialness. Now, they could have been in this for a long time. I don't know. I don't usually try to heckle other mates in their life unless they're screwing with me. But, you know, they could have been with this person a long time. They could have kids. I don't know. They obviously had some kind of family, potentially a marriage with this person, okay? But they want, obviously that was unhappy. And it looks like they are clearly trying to break away from that. I do think this person's coming with some kind of vulnerability. And I think they know that. I think it's probably also hard for them. I think they want to talk to you about having some kind of security or triumph and, triumphant over, you know, past whatever problems that you guys may have had. Yeah, look, because they're tired of this silence. So you're definitely not talking, and then there's no words between you. There's just stillness, right? There's stillness, and you're both maybe in your thoughts quite a bit, except for it looks like you have actually used that to really up level in some way. You've grown a lot, right? You've matured a lot. You've become a lot wiser. Yeah, but they want harmony in this situation. And it looks like there actually could be some harmony. Look at this. Yeah, a lot of possibilities. These are all good cards, and these are not the best cards. Yeah, they want to restore some kind of peace or balance into it. It says friendship here as well, so maybe that's what they want. Maybe they want to establish some kind of friendship with you. I guess this could have been a friend. This could have been a friend as well in the past that you had a falling out with. It could have been a family member as well. Whoever it is, they're ending something, I think, in their life that they've been in for a long time, and they definitely miss you is what I'm getting, okay? They want to see if they can reestablish some kind of balance, some kind of peace, definitely some kind of friendship here. That really stands out the most to me, okay? And they're willing to take a risk here to do it, all right? Maybe they see you out here just being a free spirit, all right? And they can see the possibilities that are really ahead. From breaking apart about something that it looks to me like they've been committed to for a while here. Yeah, look at this. This could have been a runner in the past here. Someone who just ghosted you or just, yeah, definitely just disappeared in some way. Certainly disappointed. But it looks to me like they've actually had some kind of realizations here, some kind of understanding about the connection. I did not see this coming. Certainly some kind of awakening, yeah. And then we have fixated, attached, hypnotized here, only you, fantasy, dreams, fairy tale, imagination. Okay, so you are what dreams are made of. That's what I feel. All right. You may not want this person, as always. This is not going to be for everyone. I certainly didn't expect to see that after seeing the initial cards, but this has definitely helped to clarify it a lot. I think their intentions are actually good. This person could have been an emotional wreck in the past, okay? They could have been someone that was very flighty, certainly came across as very much so about themselves, but whatever they've been through, seems like it's been one hell of a tower for them, okay? And a lot of realizations here as well. Somebody might have really screwed them over is what I'm getting to, taking a lot of stuff from them. Embarrassed. Okay, they could have embarrassed them as well, I guess. That came up last night too, that same emotion. That's crazy. So, um, yeah, they don't want to be with that person. I feel like that is over. I definitely feel that. I don't feel like they're hanging on. I feel that is actually over. And they just want to let it go. They want to put the past here in the past. All right. This person's definitely realizing some things here. I don't know that their emotions have completely leveled out, but they do feel like they can talk to you about it. Maybe they're abrasive initially, honestly, because you guys have had so much time in between you and they don't want to just like throw this on you and risk getting hurt or something along those lines. I don't know. It seems to me like it might be. It definitely has to do maybe with, I say ego, but remember the ego tries hard to protect us, right? That's kind of its role. And so that's what I'm feeling. It's like they're afraid that they're just going to get busted down. You're not going to talk to them. You're not going to want them. And you may not. I mean, I don't really know. But I know that you guys must have had a good connection before. You must have had a friendship because that's what they're wanting. Yeah. I didn't realize your value or the depth of my feelings until you walked away. What's interesting is you could have been away from this person a long time and then just walked away. You know, after you've been going through all this growth, just kind of gradually began to get away from them. Yeah, I'm losing sleep over this. Yeah, very focused on this. That's that fixated, okay? You got somebody over here attached very heavily, very hypnotized. You may already know this. Or maybe you don't, honestly. As we begin to detach our own energy and take our focus away, we don't always know it. We don't always feel that energy. I wish I could tell you how I really feel about you. Yeah, you know, that's an interesting card just simply because I see that this person is, I think they want to come in and be very honest here with this card. Right here, you don't see that coming in. So I almost wonder if they're kind of holding back. They're holding back the truth, that they're holding back the clarity, or if they did that in the past. They did that in the past, okay? They try to use some kind of emotional control here. Maybe they felt like they were controlling things by not giving you this ending, by not giving you clarity so that you could give the ending, something along those lines. There was, look, I'm not going to lie to you. There was certainly some manipulation here in the past, and I think it just blew up, but it may have very well had to do with somebody, either they were already in something or maybe they married someone afterwards. I definitely feel like there's a relationship here. I respect you so much. There you go. Yeah, and obviously the changes that you've been able to watch. Remember when I pulled this one card and I said, it was this one right here. I said, look at those eyes. I feel like people are watching you. Maybe they have been watching you. And it says, fortune meets opportunity. Okay, so maybe they are watching you just kind of progress and make your way due to all the changes. I know you, oh, geez. I know you are my twin flame. Hello. Okay. What else, Spirit? So this okay, well this this definitely makes a lot of sense here. So somebody definitely believes that you might be a twin flame to them. You may be their counterpart, or they know that. They feel like they know that. I wonder if this is that person that was watching readings last night. I stress out because, let's see. I stress out because you make me think and see things differently. Yeah, definitely a problem in the past. Like I said, I feel like they could have been a bit combative even. Even if they weren't coming out like that, I feel like they were, like even internally. I mean, you can see they may have acted just very dismissive even about it, okay? Like they were only about themselves. Well, I don't know about all that, okay? Plus, I mean, we have a lot of cards here indicating that you really you go against the grain here, okay? You're going to do your own thing, okay? And maybe this person could have been very traditional as well. They didn't want to do that. They didn't want to change up their whole life. They didn't want to look at themselves. And I don't know if they've done the work now, but I can tell you that these cards up here show me that somebody is very serious about making some kind of change, but also just coming this time perhaps with a more open heart. You definitely didn't get that before, not with this King of Cups in reverse here. Oh, see, I'm sorry I put you in a third-party situation, because so they could have definitely done that, and I'm sorry I hurt you. Yeah, so they know. That's what they want to talk to you about, the broken heart, what happened. They may have been operating from a broken heart. They may have broken your heart due to their own actions of just being emotionally controlling, okay? Being a bit manipulative is what I'm getting here. Yeah, we have healing on the bottom. Someone needs to heal old wounds. It's interesting that we started getting that about the childhood wounds up here too. The childhood issues, the sexual abuse, broken dreams, that sort of stuff. I mean, I think somebody here had to really go within. I thought it was you. I guess it could also be the person as well, and do a lot of this change. It could have been you both. That's what I'm being told here. Someone needs to heal old wounds. So maybe they're still going through that. Maybe they're looking to you as well for guidance because you've clearly already been through it. And look, on the bottom, it says, I'm spying on you. So very clear cut. All right. So definitely looking at you, definitely watching you in some way, spying on you, maybe asking about you, however it is that they check on you, and trying to see what's going on here. Why do I feel like this has been an ongoing process with whoever this was that they were with? So they could have been in that situation for a long time is what I'm feeling here. I see star bathing here, light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. Okay, you guys could definitely be star seeds here, but if not, you could show me that there's definitely a light body activation. I don't doubt that up here because we see that your intuitive gifts have really opened up, but also for this person to where they're able to really try and see. Some of you might be astrologers, actually. You might talk a lot about astrology is what I'm getting as well. What do I feel like this person may also learn from you in some way? Anyway, getting back to this card, the card is telling me that there's some kind of activation that's going on, okay, that's probably triggering this person. Honestly, I know that we have like an eclipse or something that just happened, and we have another one that's going on the 8th, so it could definitely propel something into motion here. Good grief. Look at, I've never seen this card. I'm sorry. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting everything that we just talked about, just confirmation here. Okay, somebody wants forgiveness here. I'm pretty sure that came up last night as well. Hang on one second. I got a short in this other cord, and it's driving me bananas. That should be all right. Maybe they feel a bit defenseless at this time, okay? Maybe they know they have to come in and be strong here. All right, this could be a defense mechanism here. Okay, them coming in, and like I said, there could be a lot of hostility or a little bit of hostility, but I feel like this was past, actually. Someone who left you without any real clarity here is what I'm getting from that. Someone who was trying to control this situation by not giving some kind of clarity. All right. They could have even been judging you as, maybe you were already very spiritual. Maybe they were already judging that in a sense. Regardless, they want to right some past wrongs here. They do say they're sorry. Yeah, I just said, look, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your North Node. That's exactly what you're doing here. That's awesome. Apparently I haven't seen a lot of these cards. Yeah, so that I just said that in terms of this right here, the manipulation, they could have also been used in prejudice bias, right? Because you're not, the normal, in terms of what they see, what they meet, anything like that. But they have obviously realized or feel like you're the twin flame, like you're a significant partner. Here, like a very special partnership. They know that they have to do this. They know that they have to come in and actually right these past wounds because they have the weight of the world on them. Okay? They have to have more boundaries, I think, also with the people around them. They got to let it go. They got to let that past stuff go. They got to let the scarring go. They have to let the traumas go from the past and everything that's happened to them as well. It's not theirs to carry, okay? And I would say the same thing about you. I think that you're to that. I can only look at your growth. It looks like you're already to that point, but if not, maybe that's a message for you as well. The weight of the world, it's not yours to carry. It's time to let it go. Have good boundaries with people. This person may only be wanting friendship. I'm just going to tell you. Nothing tells me that, but I just want to put that out there for you. All right. They are very sorry about what's happened here is what I'm getting. Then they say double mission, light worker, starseed. I just said y'all could both be starseeds. Serve the world by being you. I definitely think that is exactly what you're doing here. Maybe they feel like whatever has happened here, they just want to make things right because maybe they see how it's impacted you. Maybe they've had a bout of consciousness in some way and they just want to make it right. Regardless of what they want from this situation, I think ultimately they're going to give you some kind of clarity, talk about the things that happened, and obviously I think come with a softer heart. That's what I'm getting, a little more vulnerability and trying to explain things and ask for forgiveness. All right. All right, guys, I think I'm just going to leave it right there. Okay. I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye, Collective.